No, it makes sense. But let me ask you to go further into maybe another example for maybe even someone older. Considering that you said there are several that you see, you mind giving us maybe one more quick example before we go to the fourth quarter?
Yeah, so another example would be for an older individual is that they fall into the trap of I'm going to put all my money into my 401k or my 403b or my 457, which is the technical term for a retirement plan. So, you know, they put all their money into the 401k that the company offers, or they put all their money into the 403b, or if they work for a private institution, or 457 if they work for a government institution. They put all that money away on a pre-tax basis. And I'll meet them when they're like 50 years old, and they'll have, you know, $600, $700 million all in their 401k. Maybe they got a pension. They're like, oh, yeah, I'm going to get some Social Security, what have you. And I show them, when I run the numbers for them, I say, you're likely to be in a higher tax bracket when you retire than you are while you're working. And they're like, how is that possible? I'm like, well, your house will be paid off. You won't have any kids to write off as deductions anymore. And all the money that you've been saving has all been going away on a pre-tax basis. And the example I give them is like, so Matoya, what's your favorite fruit, Matoya?
I love grapes.
Grapes. Perfect. Okay. That's perfect. He loves grapes. What he meant to say is I love wine. That's what he was trying to say. He likes wine. So grapes. All right. So he likes grapes.
Oh, you said drink?
So
you said fruit.
No, you said fruit. I didn't say fruit. I don't know nobody eat no grapes, man. You like drinking wine. Keep it real. You said we would keep it real.
Oh, yeah, I love wine. Exactly. I meant to say wine.
Yeah, so there you go. He likes grapes. So here's the deal. If you were a farmer, as a farmer, you had a choice where you would get your seeds and you could either pay taxes on the seed or you could pay taxes on the harvest. So how many grapes will one seed yield you? If you plant it right, it sprouts and it germinates. How many grapes are you going to get off that seed?
I'm going to get a whole bunch.
A whole bunch, exactly. Investing is the same way. 401k works the same way. You put $1 away, that dollar generates $5, $6, $7, $8, $9, $10 in the future. It's the same concept. So if I came to you, if I'm your uncle, Sam, that is, and I came to you and like, yo, check it. You can either give me some of those seeds, and I'm going to take that as taxes, okay? And then you can plant those seeds. No matter how many grapes you get, I'm not coming back to see you. Or keep all your seeds, plant them all, but when the harvest comes, whether it's a good harvest or a bad harvest, meaning a good market or a bad market, I'm coming to get some grapes. Exactly. So one of the mistakes people make is instead of deciding to just pay the taxes on the seed, they decide to delay and say, nah, I'm going to pay taxes on the harvest. So what I encourage people to do is that the only tax rate you know is the one we have today. Will tax rates be more in the future? I don't know.
Right.
Will there be less in the future? Probably not. Not with how much money we're spending on trying to get all these people out of this coronavirus mess. Taxes, oof. I don't even want to talk about what taxes going to look like in 10 years. But if I can tell you that, hey, I know that you're going to have to pay a 25 or 27% tax rate today. I don't know what your tax rate is going to be in the future, but I can tell you if you plant those seeds with money that you've already paid taxes on, you plant those seeds, whatever it grows to in the future is tax-free. Okay? So that's another mistake people will make, and they'll get in that habit really early. Like, oh, I'm maxing out my 401k pre-tax. You know, I saved some money in my taxes. I'm like, okay. Every move you make when retirement's going to be taxable. Every dollar you touch, taxes. Social Security, tax. Pension, tax. 401k, tax. 403b, tax. Sell my house, tax. Sell some stocks, tax. And you never put any money in a Roth IRA. You never did a Roth 401k. You never did a Roth 403b. You never did any life insurance, or you never did a 529 plan for your kids.
What's funny is that when you bring up taxes, because the general public often doesn't understand that that's the number one revenue driver for the federal government. It's bigger than real estate. It's bigger than anything, right? And that's the part that wealthy people understand that the general public does not. And oftentimes that's the information and access component that our community fails to recognize and realize. That's how we create generational wealth. We have to play the paper game and not necessarily just the paper or the money game. The paper is the actual titling of these documents. It's understanding how different things are taxed. And I'm glad you brought that up because I feel like that is what is missing as part of the next leg up for us to really take things to the next level.
No, those